Look, here's the deal. In April to May, we were at $21,000 per month. 1 month later, from May to June, we were at $46K per month. And then 2 months after that, we hit $93K per month, which is effectively 7 figures per year. But on top of that, this is what the revenue curve looks like. Literally up and to the right for the whole time. Of course, there's going to be peaks and valleys, but what this tells you right here is one thing and one thing only. See, every single coach, service provider, even business in general, struggles with one thing more than anything else. And that one thing is simply consistent lead flow. As you can see, the business has always had consistent lead flow. As you can see, it is on the bottom right there, May 2025. And that is exactly when I am recording this video. So for full transparency, we never did the whole feast and famine. We're doing literally just up and to the right this whole entire time. So here's exactly how we've been able to do that. And one of the biggest reasons is this. We are able to get thousands of views every single month for free, passively, completely passively. So watch this. 9 months later, this free 8-hour course that I uploaded is earning, 9 months later, is literally earning 3,298 views for every 48 hours. That's 90 views per hour. 90 people are coming across not just anything, but a free 8-hour course that showcases my top case studies, my story, everything that I do. I prove that what I do works, and I'm actually educating my viewers so that when they actually get on a call with me, they want to buy any of my products, they know what's going on and they're not just completely confused. On top of that, 1.5 years later from uploading the free 4-hour course, we're getting 1,362 views per every 48 hours on that one, with 30 views every hour. In short, 2,330 views per day on the free courses that we made months ago, and this one over a year ago. So because of this, and of course we upload more YouTube videos than that, we upload on Instagram, we have a whole bunch of other plays, but because of this actually just bringing in the traffic with the system that I'm also gonna share with you right here, we're able to monetize the traffic in the best way possible. And I have it split up into 2 main sections. One is anti-algorithm. And as you can see at the bottom of this one, it actually feeds back into our anti-algorithm plays. And this is possibly the most important because, like I said, the number one key factor here is consistent leads. Can you get a similar amount or more leads every single month? If you can answer that question and the answer is yes, then you're able to scale for as much as you want. Now over here, we have the free school and Discord communities, and then we also have the lead magnet / email list, which is, again, audience ownership. Now, coming over here to the free school and Discord communities, free communities are a must. I'm sorry, if you don't have a free community, this is like having another email list, but it's actually even more engaging, warms people up even more, gives more value, shows your top case studies. So I'm gonna show you all the plays that I actually do with my free course or my free community. I'm gonna do it again, all for $0 right here in this video. So 54,000 people just on the school community and 60,000 on the Discord community, which I have pictured here down below. Now, in the free school community and like any free community you have, not only is it important to genuinely give people value, templates, assets, and things that they can use in order to start actually getting closer to their goals and get tangible results with, but on top of that, you have discovery opportunities. And discovery opportunities are extremely profitable. And the reason why is because discovery trumps disclosure. You telling people about your digital product is probably the worst way to go about it. The best way to go about it is to give them everything for free, but let them stumble upon any of your paid programs or communities. So as you can see, I actually use these communities. The main reason that I use them is for what I call the GTA 6 effect. The GTA 6 effect is what? There's a meme even of people saying, oh man, like we got XYZ before we even got GTA 6, or GTA 6 is taking forever to come out. Everybody's hyped for GTA 6. And that's what we can do around all of these free courses that I actually put out. So with the free courses that I put out, it's not just as simple as recording a 4-hour course, recording an 8-hour course, pressing upload, and then getting a bunch of views. You can actually reverse engineer virality so that every single one of them squeezes the most amount of views possible from your ideal market. I'm going to show you exactly how we do that. So over here in the free community, as you can see, I put my YouTube videos in there and get over 100 comments, over 100 likes, hundreds of viewers, if not thousands of extra viewers just from the free community that's in there. And then also the people are really using this. In 21 days, this one post got 963 comments. On school, people's communities are dead. You can't even call it a community if people are not interacting with each other. Otherwise, it's just a free course that's hosted on a community platform. If you want an actual engaged community, you have to work on it. And an engaged community is one that will actually make you money. A dead community is not really going to do too much for you. As I said over here in the Discord, 67,000, almost 70K just in the Discord. Now, on the Discord and in the free communities as well, another play that we always do is we share wins in there. And of course, this is going to make it so that everybody can see that, again, same things, your methods work and it's actually possible to become successful with them. So I share wins that are from my personal students, my one-to-one students in my high ticket. And then also, everybody else just shares their own wins in there as well. It makes people more motivated. It actually keeps people around for longer, makes them more dedicated. They're actually trying. And when people are actually trying, now they have a real pain that, again, you can solve. So you genuinely want people to take action, not just because it's good for them and it will get them farther, but you want to encourage people and prove to people that taking action is the number one thing they need to do because, again, it's going to increase that pain because with action comes a little bit of pain. And now you know just how hard it is. So you know that actually having a coach can and will actually help you. So that is the free school and Discord communities. But the other part of the anti-algo strategy is the lead magnet / email list. And this one's absolutely huge and gigantic. And everybody tells me all the time, Tyson, I have my funnel built up. I have it created. I have my emails. I have my this. I have my that. I already have it. I already got it. Hear me out. Hear me out, because when you see exactly how email is done properly in the correct way and how it actually plays into all of the other things here, you'll see that there are some changes that you could probably make. So for example, we give tons and tons of lead magnets and resources to our community. This is one about just creating your first emails as a copywriter. And as you can see, there's pictures, there's text, there's everything else. And one of the best parts of this is that this is not even created by me. The content is created from all the videos. So all of the ideas and information is me, is my brand. The brand voice is me, except I didn't actually have to come through and make this at all. Someone from my team was actually able to make it quickly, concisely, and for a good price too. So if I just go, and I have tons and tons and tons of these sorts of resources, and this is exactly what I offer people on Instagram and also on YouTube as well. So with all of these amazing resources, people are opting in like crazy. So I have 190,000 people subscribed to my YouTube channel, and 151,000 people are on the email list who have actually opted in. Making, what is that? That's almost 80%. Making almost 80% of your entire audience into leads is unheard of. It's absolutely unheard of. At best, people are getting 10s, 20s, 30%, but 80%, absolutely nuts. And once they actually opt in, we have them go through an action-based automation. This is extremely important. That is an action-based automation. We want to make sure that we're doing a few things for our email marketing here. We want to make sure our email list is clean. We want to make sure our email list is optimized. We're not sending to people who don't open. We want to make sure that people who open all the time and click all the time are being promoted to. We want to make sure that people who don't open that much but still open every once in a while are getting tons of value so that they can be trained to click on all of your emails and assets. And then this way, you are literally just warming people up passively. And this is back when I was working as a copywriter and email list manager, and I was working for my clients, and they would message me something like this. As soon as I would wake up in the morning, this is the messages that I got. Tyson, I don't know what you did, but the emails are absolutely freaking blowing up. So you have 10 leads to send calendars to tomorrow. Imagine that. 10 leads from their email list, and they were not getting any. 10 people wanting to book calls, and previously, again, they were not getting any. So more morning, make sure all these people are in your tracker, etc. Follow up hardcore. Everybody that's raised their hand, dude, you can make some serious cash doing this. Like, I've never seen our email blow up like this before, dude. You're crushing it. And then another one, them actually just shouting me out in the Slack channel. Everybody, let's give it up to Tyson. All these leads from email in the marketing team chat. And the reason why is because, one, they really weren't producing that many leads from their email list in the first place. But once I was in there and actually created these action-based automations, and a few other email strategies that I have, they were able to really consistently get the most amount of revenue from their email list as possible. Now, that is the anti-algo strategies. And then over here, we have Instagram page. And again, the reason why anti-algorithm is so important is because we want a consistent lead flow. And without the algorithm actually like messing up who can actually see your posts, who can see your things, now you can get a predictable amount of people seeing all of your promos, all of your nurture sequences, et cetera, every single month, all the time. And then we have Instagram. Now, while Instagram might not be anti-algorithm, it's still a way that we can get a lot of traffic and then push it into our anti-algorithm methods. And I'll show you exactly how we do that. 56K followers on Instagram. Now, those are 56K actual real followers, unlike some other people, but I'm not going for any necks over here. So after that, we go into social proof. Social proof is the biggest thing that you can showcase really easily and really well on Instagram. That's what Instagram does really well. So for example, I have wins from this program. I have wins from that program. I have just wins in general. And then I also have a highlight for the free courses, which again is pushing them into the anti-algo stuff over there. And then with the pinned post, I mean, let's be honest, 99% of what people do, and probably what you're doing as well, is they just create a bunch of reels. Whichever reels get the most amount of views, they put them on the pinned posts. But what's a lot more effective is putting really engineered content on your pinned post. For example, I have 2 testimonial compilations on my pinned posts with CTAs so that people can comment on them. The whole ManyChat automation, comment the word whatever, and I'll send you over the details. And then we get, again, passive sales and opt-ins just from that. And then you can actually pin 3 of them. And the third one can be something like your story or what you do or some more testimonials. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can go about this, but pinned posts and having your profile set up in this manner is absolutely just the best way to go about things. Not to mention the ManyChat automations that you can do on Instagram and how you can do them. For example, 2,000 comments on this one, and it's where I'm promoting the free 8-hour course that I did, which again, you can see it all works together. I'm pushing people into this course and it's literally just making it go viral. This one, 1,200, which goes to another free resource. This one, 500, but 138,000 views, and that goes to another free resource right there. And then, as you can see, all of these also contribute to the passive amount of views that we're able to acquire just from Instagram. So top of funnel is going to be Instagram and YouTube. Instagram is actually pushing people to YouTube, and then YouTube is pushing people into our anti-algorithm. And all of this, right, can go through or straight, can go to or straight through the low ticket community. So let me explain this play very briefly. It's a lot like the free community, except it's a little bit more engineered. So in here, for example, to actually start to unlock content, there are a few things that you need to do. So you can unlock content through levels, which of course gamifies the process and makes it so that people are really engaging with the community. We've had people come in, and because they really want all the content, they just start grinding. They start grinding by replying to people's questions, by posting their own things, posting their own wins. And of course, this makes the community as good as possible. And when you have a low ticket MRR community, you want it to be amazing. For example, we have $99 a month membership and 456 members actually in here. So how you want to think about it is that you are creating a brand new product for people to buy every single month. And not to mention, the people who join the free or the $99 community are the best high ticket clients by far, because they're already investing with you and you've already shown them that their investment goes far with you. You've shown them the value. So now they already want to hop into your high ticket. So for example, we have level unlocks, like I said, referral unlocks. So refer one person and you get access to this content too. Success unlocks. So this one over here, make $2,000 with copywriting. And then you can get this other resource over here. Time unlocks, kind of like I said, you unlock this after 1 month. So then, of course, that gives people a reason to incentivize them to stay in the community long term. And then finally is upsell opportunities like this over here. This is the high ticket, the one-to-one, and they can come across that, again, stumble across it, find it, want to know more about it. And then somewhere down the line, when the time is right, they will opt in and try to book a call. And then again to the high ticket. And then This is just what the Stripe account looks like at this point. 2K, 4K, 7K, 4.5K, $8,000 deals just going through consistently, essentially on autopilot from the people who are just stumbling across us on YouTube and on Instagram. And then, of course, we push them into the ascension once they get awesome results. And a lot of people just stay around for a really long time, especially once you have your fulfillment actually locked down. So you implement all of this into your business, which obviously is going to be easier said than done, but you can get a similar result too. Now, if you want me and my 7-figure team to actually come in and help you create and strategize around a YouTube funnel and also help you build out your huge YouTube converter videos and your assets, then by all means, there is a link down below to book a call. But that's it. Of course, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.